Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Captain Dar and I'm continuing Skyrim Special Edition with the Bruma DLC mod. And near as I can tell, it's just a bunch of small quests, but that's okay. So, retrieve Alamu Nethra's heirloom from Frozen Grotto. So, I was on the right track. Let's go back over here. Anga.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them.
And there's supposed to be a path around or through this.
This one wonders to himself sometimes. Where will his story end? Where will he be when age consumes him? Only time will tell.
And I collect Khajiit followers like Pokemon. Okay, let's see. Alright. I see a path over here. I just wasn't feeling it last night. And I still want to try and make it to level 80 so I can... Hey, Headless Freak! Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I'm getting down to the end of what I was wanting to do with this. What are you? Oh, it's a Minotaur.
My future is brighter than yours.
Oops. Well, those.
Is that it?
Hi, Grimo V. Welcome to the stream. Right. Can I use their weapon? Minotaur horns. Alchemy. Minotaur axe. Alright. Boss chest. Huh. What's the name of the mod? It is Bruma, Beyond Skyrim. It's on Nexus and Bethesda. And I have never played Oblivion, so I'm not familiar with the Cyrodiil stuff. You're welcome. Another one over there? No. Okay. So, I think we're going the right way now. I was just saying I want to try and make it to level 80 still so I can fight the Ebony Warrior, but it's gonna take a lot of grinding and I don't want to do all that on the stream. So, too bad the game is lagging. Love the graphics. Oh, sorry if it's lagging. I really don't know what to do about it, or my frame rate seems to go down when I'm outdoors and I don't know if it's the mod causing that or why. I'm not very good with all the technical stuff. Like, I can figure out how to use mods and mess around with console commands and stuff like that, but technical stuff is over my head. Alright, let's see what's over here. Used to have the same problem. Did you figure out how to fix it? Seems like everybody has a different method and answer that works for them, and I haven't figured it out yet. Aside from turning down a bunch of graphics stuff, and I don't want to do that. else is out there? Disappeared. No? Probably rabbit animals. Wait, yes, I am still collecting alchemy ingredients. Slightly turn down the graphics. That's probably what I'm gonna end up having to do. Like, to me it looks fine, but I know the recording doesn't look as good, so... I don't know. I'm trying, damn it. I'm still learning though, so... I'll get it eventually. Alright, are we going the right way? Motherwort looks like nettles. Like, I've seen those in real life. Ruby, you haven't noticed any lag? That's good. It might be internet connections too. I know mine isn't the best when I'm not connected to the router directly, but if I'm connected to it, it's better.
Treasury of the Icewind Trader, and all of a sudden he feels a lot better.
I missed the first part of what he said. Okay. Onward.
Carjo, this way! I think he is guarding our rear.
I don't know where I'm going. You have Hadvar as your follower. Yes, I do. I use amazing follower tweaks for that. And he works really well, so I keep coming back to him. I think I might have got a little lost, but... There's a cave over here. Or maybe I want to go that way. Uh-oh. Huh. Oops.
Like that was the last of them.
Two more bear pelts. Okay. I want to finish what I'm doing first before I go exploring all of the caves and everything. Going back the way I came. Or maybe I have to go through a cave. I don't know, but I lost. Sadly, gotta go now. See you next time. Alright, Headless Freak. Well, thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening. Nice talking to you too. Okay, looks like this keeps going, so we'll come back to that cave.
Get there!
They are better off this
Once
way.
again.
Alright, just need one more bear pelt. Hear one somewhere. Where are you? There it is. It got quiet. Where'd it go? Alright, well, I know something that might work.
Foos!
It just disappeared. Oh, this game and its bugs. Well, shit. Alright, I don't want to pick up all of the alchemy stuff right now. What do we have here? Lakeside Retreat. Anybody in here?
If you cannot bring yourself to
Uh-oh.
join them, it's them. My friend here will shoot out your eye.
That's the end of that.
Well, they're just bandits.
Khajiit got your back.
More calipers for my eek. Lusty Argonian Maid Volume 3. Apparently I didn't have that one yet. Dice. Not sure if that's good for anything, but I'll take it.
You are to D'Artagnan as the sun is to an elsewhere snake. That is essential. You are a good friend. You see what D'Artagnan means to say, yes?
Aw. Alright, is that all there is to this? I don't see a trapdoor or nothing. Let's go find that bear.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Oh, it seems to be lagging really bad for me too, and I don't know why. I didn't do anything different than I usually do. Alright. No, come back! I might need to start. Just noticed when I stepped outside. I might need to close it and restart it. And I saw on Twitch Studio it said I had a couple of slow frames, and I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I might need to restart it again.
May you walk on warm sands.
Here are the 10 bear pelts.
Excellent! Thank you. Here is your coin, as I promised. Profit for everyone, yes?
Okay. So I'm gonna restart and see if that helps. take me just a moment. Wow, it says I have 11 slow frames. No question about build. Do you level any of the crafting skills? Yeah, I pretty much always do alchemy, smithing, and enchanting for sure, and I've done them legendary a few times each now, so. God, 11 slow frames. What is slowing me down so bad? 0 frame drops. Oh, good grief. That's really bad. I might need to restart my stream. Well, my internet should be connected properly. Alright, I might need to just close everything down and start over. Alright, back. I closed the game down and everything, and now, okay, now it's showing 0 slow frames, so hopefully it'll be working a little better now. Thanks, Drewby. Hopefully it's working a little better now. It might be the mod that was causing it too, I'm not sure. But it might drop again. Rainbow fish. Right, I'm gonna just check real quick. Now it says 3 slow frames. Yeah, it might be the mod that's causing this slowdown too. But I'll have to mess around with it some more. I have comparatively few mods to what a lot of people do. I'm like under 50, so.
Think we could get many furs out here? Ah, sorry, old habit.
There are many furs to collect. I don't need any more. That goes somewhere. I think we want to keep going this way. But I often manage to find some way to break the game, so could be me doing something stupid too. Let's see, how far are we? We gotta go up the mountains. Where are you, farmers?
Self-important idiot. I had to rescue him from bandits once after he approached them to get into their mindset.
No. Perhaps. Yes. Yes. You shall be the inspiration for my new character. The vagabond!
Who are you exactly?
Ha! Another master thespian I see. That was an excellent portrayal of the dumbstruck plebeian. It is I, Quintus Ambivio, master thespian, darling of the Nern Theatre, the man of many faces, himself! No autographs.
The Nern Theater?
Yes, the Nern Theatre, the center stage of the Imperial City, of the world! And they cast me out! The irredeemable fools! It would be unaccommodating of me to expect cretins such as themselves to understand my work. Although after the incident with Classius Curio, perhaps it's for the best I don't return for a while.
Classius Curio?
Classius Curio, the patron of the Nern Theater, the head of the Emperor's
Uh-oh.
Men acting.
Oh shit.
Evidently, his family's renowned playwriting ability didn't quite reach him. I tell you, his renown, entirely unearned. A farce. Someone should teach that cretin a lesson. Perhaps I shall do so. Sadly, I cannot. Not yet. I've not yet become one with the vagabond, much less the overrated playwright spanker. So no, not quite yet. But one day, and soon.
Typical Skyrim indeed. Where are you going?
Here, there, and everywhere, my travel-worn friend. Castle to castle, palace to palace. All the world is my stage. Well, mostly I just perform for bored nobles for patronage. I miss the crowds, uncouth and uncultured as they were.
Can you teach me a little about acting?
Sorry, friend, I must have misheard you. Did you say teach you? About acting? I don't teach, nor do I act. I am a master of my craft. I live my characters. But I suppose I could share something. Acting, like politics, is about honesty. Fake honesty, and you'll do just fine.
Uh-oh. Though at first the ramblings of Quintus seemed confusing, maddening even, you believe you may have gained some valuable insight into the mind of the actor. Your speech skill is increased as a result. Well, it was already at 100, so...
Farewell! Perhaps you shall soon see me on stage as you, the vagabond! My next great character. Just you wait.
As he walks through the bear. Okay. Let's
You're
continue.
taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Fantastic at the moment. Mr. Dragonfly is very observant.
Hello.
I think I might have lost the path again. Let's see where this goes. Some sort of bandit camp. Hard to tell where I'm going right now. I feel like my frame rate slowed down again. Alright, I'm gonna check it again. 7 slow frames. I'm gonna blame it on the mod. Alright, where did I lose the path now? Maybe I can keep going this way. Alright, looks like there's a road up here. How do I get to it? Another marker over that way. I think that's the Iliad ruin symbol. I might be wrong though. At least that's what Anga was. I don't know a whole lot about the Elder Scrolls lore, so if I'm getting something wrong... Uh-oh. Anything useful? Okay. Go up this way. Okay, I think I found the path I want to follow now. I think I want to go this way. I'll eventually explore everything, but I don't know if I want to do that all on the stream, because I don't know where I'm going. Where anything is. But I'll try and finish the quests that I started at least. Where is that? Masked bear.
Its existence is at an end.
Looks like I might want to go through that mine. We'll try it and see where it ends up. Where this goes past. Gutted mine. Bunch of dead miners. Apple Watch cider. Restores 20 points of stamina. Stamina regenerates 40% slower for 30 seconds. Now I want hard cider. Are you a bad guy or a good guy?
Get this one.
Uh-oh.
Boost! Run!
Vampire thralls.
Victory. One sec. What could that be? I knew I had this.
My aim is way off today.
You should probably start by hurting me. Where'd you go?
I will find you.
And I will kill you.
That's right. Run away with your tail between your legs.
Sure as shit not running. That warhammer looks weird. I think I found all of them.
Who's there? Thought you could get away, huh?
We have been spotted.
Time to die!
Get your best.
Alright, let's do this.
Us? Yanir!
Oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's so many. Jeez. Alright. This mine looks huge. Now I think I see why this is such a huge mod. Alright. Let's keep going this way for now.
Who made that noise? I swear I heard something.
Uh-oh. Are they all thralls, or are there any actual vampires?
Better stop chasing after shadows before people think I'm strung out on school. A corpse! A corpse!
Huh. Brick shot.
Suppose that's the end of that.
Nas, Yanir!
Is that all of them? Might be. Well, I'm staying in sneak mode anyway. Oh, there's a couple more. At least 3. There's at least 3 more, it looks like. No idea where I should be going. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get myself stuck. Alright. I want to know what happened here. Besides the vampires killed all the miners. kind of a neat looking outfit. Pumpkins. What the hell? It's spooky season. Traveler's Guide to Bruma. Maybe I should read that. By Marcius Caravane, Viscount Bruma. In response to the overwhelmingly positive reception that my An Explorer's Guide to Skyrim has received, I have chosen to publish this new text detailing the characteristics of Bruma and its people. It is my hope that this work will enlighten a great many about Bruma's culture and encourage prospective travelers to come and partake in the bountiful experience of life in the Gerald Mountains. Firstly, one must understand that Bruma in many ways defies the traditional Cyrodiilic culture divide of Colovian and Nibonese. While Bruma is indeed a Nibonese county, one must always be mindful of the county's strong Nordic heritage and populace. Indeed, some, not least of which the esteemed Third Era author Alessia Otis, have argued that Bruma has more in common with the mead halls and jubilant feasting of Skyrim than the cosmopolitan society of wider Cyrodiil, and indeed this is a claim I would not dispute. Bruma shares much with Skyrim, its large Nord population, its love for mead, and last but certainly not least, its love for feasting and good cheer. But despite all of this, it also inherits many positive elements of imperial culture. Multiculturalism, diversity, and tremendous value placed on rule of law. Those who have shied away from Skyrim for fear that their race or creed may have led to their ostracizing from the community need not fear this will happen in Bruma, for Bruma is a welcoming and prosperous county indeed. Inside the great walls that surround the city herself, its people know safety and peace. Bruma offers many services also. There are 2 inns within Bruma where travelers may rest their weary heads and or drink to their heart's content. The more upper-class Gerald View and the more lower-class Restful Watchman. As Viscount of Bruma, it would, of course, be improper for me to suggest which inn one should stay at. I will instead simply state a recent statistic from our records. There were on average 10 arrests made per week at the Restful Watchman and only 3 in the lifetime of the Gerald View. Also, 8 of these arrests actually comprised of detaining the innkeeper. Make of that what you will. There are numerous stores and other services available for the traveler with a gilded coin purse. The local Synod Conclave provides magical services, while the Fighters Guild can cater to martial needs. Our smithy, Northern Arms, sells all the arms and armor a traveler could need. And if you want meat, look no further than a cut above, our butcher's shop, run by the feverish Redguard Fatal. Within our marketplace, we also have numerous vendor stalls featuring many varied goods, including clothing, alchemical ingredients, and potions, and even more niche items such as ancient Nordic artifacts. Those who seek to do business with the Count should simply enter Castle Bruma. Free entry is guaranteed, and the Count regularly holds audience with his subjects. Simpler matters are delegated to the Count's steward, the Honorable Nord Rignar. I would encourage you to present less pressing issues to him for more immediate action. Thank you for reading this, A Traveler's Guide to Bruma. It is my hope that you will visit our fair city sometime soon. Okay. Keep going this way. Saw that one. Let's see what I can see from over here. all the times I played Skyrim, I don't think I ever bothered to read an entire book unless it was pertinent to a quest I was doing. I usually don't read them all either, but it's something I like to do on the stream sometimes. Gives me an excuse to talk a little bit more. Or like if it's something I haven't seen before. I'm glad it was entertaining. I read Myths of Sheogorath, so that was kind of fun. Like, if anybody wants to request that I read a book out loud, I would like to do that too. Me through. That's where I just came through. I'm gonna get myself lost. Don't know where I'm going. Okay, I need to go back. Go this way, I think. It's showing me the arrow that way. I don't know if this comes out somewhere else or if it just leads back around. A lot of these places just seem to go in circles. I'm gonna keep going this way.
Yanir!
3 over there. That's a dead end. Okay. It's like more vampire stuff.
Who made that noise?
want to save my fire breath for the vampire.
What was that? You're sure. I knew I heard something.
Master vampire matriarch.
That is the last one.
Well, dead underground anyway.
Right, I think that was the last of them. Book of Killing. Arrows. Let's see what the Book of Killing says. You read the most recent entry. Remember to be killing these when I get back to killing. 15 minotaurs, 10 ogres, 5 trolls, river only, got my fill of those foresty ones and those white ones last Hearthfire, and as many bandits as I can take. Alright, well, I think that was all there is to this one. I think. So, find our way out of here again. I don't think I've been this way before.
Nas Yanir.
I think we found them all. It's a dead end. Me through, Inigo. Oh, I see some more over there. At least two of them. Two or three.
Nas Yanir.
Three for sure.
What's going on here? Who is that up?
Golden kingfisher egg. Need to get my experimenter perk back. Alright, let me through. Should get a mod that disables collision for followers. With amazing follower tweaks, all you have to do is sheath your weapon and then draw it again, and they go behind you automatically, so it works well enough. I know there's other mods that people like more for followers, but that's convenient, yeah. It works well enough for me and I'm happy with it, so I keep using it. Okay. It says we're cleared. Let's try and find our way back. Rarely used followers because I kept getting stuck.
Mind yourself.
Let me through. Yeah, like, most of the time if you keep pushing, they'll get out of the way. Alright, now where do I get out of here again? That's where I just was. Lost. No. This way.
Can you feel that? There's a breeze.
Well, I think we're getting close to getting out of here again. Right. That was this way. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. Should be able to get up there this way. It also has a get behind me command, but I don't usually have to use that one, so. Alright, now we're almost there. Do I really need 5 followers? No, but they're entertaining to have around. Frozen Grotto. No idea what we're gonna find in here. silver ingots, because why not?
Well, well, if it isn't another adventurer, come to return the heirloom back to its rightful owner.
Reason I asked
Well, I'm
about
afraid the
crafting skills
heirloom isn't
before.
real.
My idea for
You're
my
a
next
damn
character is a pure crafter that just makes powerful gear and hands it off to my follower and let them do all the fighting. That's one strategy, I guess.
Well, though I can't say all that fast. Looks like you've just wandered into something well over your head. Now tell me, are you gonna sink or swim?
Who are you?
I'm someone that isn't afraid to kill people that ask tedious questions. Now listen. I have a dagger on my hip. It's laced with a deadly homebrewed Dunmick concoction. Luminos rusla, violet coprinus, and a little bit of ground adamantium ore. All you need to know is that once this poison gets into your veins, well, I wouldn't be investing in any of your business ventures. So I suggest you cooperate with me.
You think that's a good idea? So what is it you want from me?
Nothing too hard. Child's play. Good thing for you, eh? I have a package here that needs delivering to a certain done milady in Bruma. Quite the damsel, that one. No, and don't ask what's inside. None of your business.
You mean the woman that sent me here?
Well, if you're going to put it so bluntly, I'm afraid you've disappointed me. I was hoping we could keep the foreplay going a little longer. Yes, I mean Elamoon Nethri. She's an associate of mine, stone-hearted bitch. Suits me perfectly. Give her the goods, and you'll never hear from me again. Betray me, and our fledgling love will be short but sweet. Not even any love letters. How's that for bittersweet romance, eh? I'll let you work out the right choice.
Okay.
I believe you've got a task to complete. Off you go. Or would you rather I end you right here and now?
Well, let's go back outside. You follow us out? I don't think so. What's that? Heirloom was a ruse. I can return the heirloom to Alamu or report her to a member of the Bruma City Watch, or perhaps I could simply open the contraband and keep the contents for myself. Bill Neldon Beloth, open the package, report blackmail to the City Watch, or deliver contraband to Alamu Nethri. Well, because I'm curious. Where did it get put? Heirloom. Is that? Package is sealed tightly. It should be possible to open, but tampering with it will lightly anger its intended recipient. Are you sure you would like to open it? No, let's bring it back to her.
You're
This one
taking
is
us
most
somewhere.
fascinated by the Argonians, their culture, their cuisine, their precious Saxlil jewels.
What is it?
Is Almor here too?
Oh, look, an infant. How quaint. Except him for an Argonian down.
you're back. Do you have the heirloom?
Yes, here's the heirloom.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without my heirloom.
You changed the linens
Thank you
like
for
I asked.
retrieving it. Good day.
Of course I changed the linens. Don't you trust me, Stantis?
Why do you say that?
Khajiit got your back.
With the linens. Yesterday it was the back.
Alright. Let's visit the Hall of the Champion. What time is it?
Feels like
4:30.
you don't
Okay.
trust me.
We should be able to get in there now.
Hey, friend.
I got tunics and robes.
My mortar and pestle make near any potion or poultice.
Ancient Nordic ornaments, weapons, armor, you name it, I have.
I'm Albekius, of the Ducani family.
Marcius Carve, Viscount Bruma. The title garners a lot of respect and a fair few privileges. Anyway, how can I help you?
Every copy only costs 10 septims.
Excuse me, but have you ever heard of the Champion of Cyrodiil?
Of course, the champion aided Martin in saving the world from Maroon's Dagon.
Yes, indeed. And my great, well, anyway, my very, very distant grandfather. He fought alongside the champion. He was at the Battle of Bruma. He was the captain of the guard, no less.
How interesting.
The champion is my inspiration, second only to Captain Berg. You know, the
This
distant
one
relative.
wonders to himself.
I have a very large collection of
Where
Champion
will
of
he store
Cyrodiil
it?
artifacts.
Where
My
will
pride and
he
joy,
age
and I
consumes
always
him?
want to expand it. Perhaps
Only
one day
time
you'll
will
aid
tell.
me in that pursuit, huh? But that day isn't today. I need to track down another artifact first. Anyway, thank you for your time, and sorry for approaching you so abruptly. Sometimes my passion for the champion can carry me away. Sorry again. I understand. Probably very busy.
Not giving me another option. Maybe I have to look at stuff.
Can I help you?
Khajiit got your back.
This one doesn't miss Bruma all that much. It was home, and it was comfortable-ish. But it was unexciting and dull also.
Bruma First Edition.
This one yearns to be emperor. He would make things so much better. Do you think he could? The look on your face says it all. Forget D'Artagnan asked.
I mean, a Khajiit Emperor couldn't be any worse. I'd have more reason to boot the Aldmeri Dominion out anyway.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
I'm here to see the museum.
Welcome to the Hall of the Champion, the only museum of the Champion of Cyrodiil in the Imperial Province. While some call it a place of learning, I imagine it as an altar to the Champion's greatness. I offer exclusive tours of the museum with thrilling explanations of the significance of each artifact. Only 20 septims for a fantastical retelling of the Champion's exploits.
I'd like the exclusive tour.
Thank you for your contribution. Now please, follow me.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Oh goody, you're in for a treat. Our tour begins with the prison. The Champion of Cyrodiil was discovered by His Imperial Majesty Uriel Septim VII in the Imperial Dungeon. These are the manacles which the Champion wore, A priceless artifact, I assure you, which I acquired at a princely sum. The champion was with the Emperor when he was slain by the cowardly assassins of the Mythic Dawn.
You are taking
Such
us
a
somewhere warm, I trust.
But without this grave incident, the champion would never have risen to prominence.
Khajiit got your back.
Cuirass of Kavach. It's not the actual cuirass the champion was rewarded for services to the city. But
If anyone
was
sneaks
touched
up on
by
us,
the champion when they
I'll
rushed
smell
by a
them
guardsman
coming.
on the way in.
Or I might
Kavach
not.
was the
We will
first
see.
city saved by the champion during the Oblivion Crisis. They bravely entered the land of Daedra and broke the siege of the city. An ordinary piece of fabric. How could this be interesting? Must be a placeholder. Except it's not! The champion used this handkerchief to blow their nose while ascending to Cloud Ruler Temple. It was reclaimed by an old merchant during a trip to the ruins north of the city. Can you believe it? The essence of the champion, preserved for us to see and touch! Touching the handkerchief is 50 septims. Would you like to touch the handkerchief?
Why would I want to touch that thing?
Because it's an
Sometimes
artifact
this
of the
one
champion of
misses his old life
Cyrodiil.
in Bruma.
Why else?
Then he remembers the treachery of the ice
No.
trader, and all of a sudden
Fine.
he feels a lot
Be
better.
that way. Your loss. Let's move to the next display. Ah, now this is a treat. The Sword of Bird, my family's progenitor. Bird was captain of the Bruma Guard and fought alongside the champion during the Battle of Bruma. Ever since, my family has taken the name Birdson to remember the great warrior from whom we stem. Touching
How
the
may
sword
the
is 50
Dark
septims.
help a
Would
big
you like to
one
touch the
such as
sword?
yourself?
Nah.
Fine, your loss. Let's move on to the next display, huh?
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
Finally,
Or
here we
I
have
might
my
not.
most
We will
prized
see.
possession, the finger of the champion. Many say the champion disappeared after the crisis.
Always
But I know
walk on
better.
warm sands.
My theory is that the
Excuse me,
champion
my
died
friend.
following a great battle with a were-minotaur, a vampire, and a unicorn. Before
Hey,
the
friend.
champion's body could be lost to the earth, it was carried away by woodland creatures at the behest of Kinnereth.
Hello.
Unfortunately, a band of Khajiit stole the body when it was being carried by a troop of squirrels. Before the body could be lost, an Argonian mercenary. Well, I won't bother you with the whole story. Just a theory of mine. However, if my theory is correct, then I have recovered one of the last parts of the body, the finger bone, and can present it to you today.
If
The
anyone
other
sneaks
display
up on
cases
us,
enclose other
I'll
items
smell
that
them
were owned
coming.
by the champion.
Or
Sword,
I might
shield.
not.
The other
We will
display
see.
cases enclose other items that were owned by the champion. Swords, shields, brooches, silverware. All very exciting. I also sell Champion's Vigor, a potion distilled from the herbs the champion was said to consume each morning. And you can have a portrait painted of you with the
You are
champion's
taking
finger.
us somewhere warm,
But you
I
need to give a
trust.
week's notice. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Come back if you have any questions about the champion.
Khajiit got your back. You are taking a...
Steel sword. Okay. Have something.
If anyone sneaks up on us,
No.
I'll smell them coming. Or
Hello?
I might not. We will see.
Why open this museum?
Well, the champion of Cyrodiil saved the entire world. Why not revere him?
Why are you named Birdson?
Well, my my ancestor, Bird, fought alongside the champion of Cyrodiil during the Battle of Bruma. The first Birdson was born after Bird's death. Given his fame and status as captain of the guard, he felt he was worthy of making a name. It's been that way for generations.
Is all of this stuff actually real?
Well, yes. I mean, no. It's a mix. The bird stuff's real. Well, not the sword, but the rest. And I think the finger's real. The handkerchief isn't. Been blowing my nose on it whenever I come down with the collywobbles, honestly. Some of the champion's miscellanea has to be real. There's just so much. How could it not be? I'll give you a refund. But I mean well, honest. It's just that, well, my obsession with the champion made me want a museum. I wanted filled displays. You don't tend to get many visitors if you have empty display cases lying around, you know? I don't mean to deceive. Most of this stuff's real, I promise you that.
If
You
anyone
are to
sneaks up on us,
Dartacto as the
I'll smell
sun
them
is to
coming.
an elsewhere snake. That is.
What is it?
Have anything
essential.
else? Okay, I guess not.
You are a
You
good
around?
friend. You see what Dartacto means to say, yes?
Check at Greenwood for a bounty on the ogre's heads. I was gonna do that. And then find Alina. Alright, let's do that one. Bounty.
May you walk on warm sands.
Oh, it's too late again. Am I gonna get booted out of here?
What is it?
I cleared out the ogres infesting the source.
Excellent. Now we can get Greenwood mead production back on track. Thank you, my friend. Here, take this coin.
If anyone sneaks up...
Hello?
So this is where Greenwood mead comes from?
Yes, indeed. Very popular, too. Here, have a free sample, straight from the meadery.
Yay.
Talk to you later.
Alright.
Khajiit guards your back.
Now, let's go back. That one. Cloud Ruler Temple.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Okay.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Alina's note.
Wait, Alina, she's... dead? You'll have to hold my rear, but you'll stand no chance with that weapon. Grab one of the old consecrated blades. Glenroy should do, from the armory. Meet me in the West Wing with Glenroy's blade, and we'll make our final stand.
Glenroy's Akaviri Katana. The one I saw before. Alina's note. Past 2 years haven't gone easy on us. I got used to disgrace and sorrow as soon as I joined the Blades. First news I ever had during my recovery were the deaths of my brothers. The agents, they were slaughtered by the dozen at the hands of the Dominion, and my wounds condemned me to bed rest, unable to walk, to help. The bad news never ceased. I started mourning the loss of my comrades daily until it spilled over to our home. I know it is not going to end anytime soon. We're forced to sit tight, twiddling our thumbs, in the temple by an emperor too afraid to take the fight to the aggressors. I sit shaking every night, waiting for the empire to drown its last days in blood. And yet, it is so foolish on this day of bloodshed to... Is it so foolish on this day of bloodshed to still have hope? I met Rosalind this morning before the alarm rang. It was just the two of us. He saw fit to tell me a secret. Were he to fall in battle, he said he wants me to take Glenroy's blade, the ancient artifact of our order. He has too much confidence in my abilities. In that respect, he's just like my father. but his words took me by surprise and ignited my will to fight on. Even now, as I write to help the hours pass, I can't stop smiling. It's the first smile these halls have seen in months. I barely feel the hunger and the thirst. This could be the end of us, but maybe after this siege it will be all over. So much has changed since I first crossed the gates of Cloud Ruler, dying and covered in Thalmor blood. I'm sure I can still help, somehow. I know mine was the right choice. Okay. More Nakaviri Katana. There's Rosslyn. Benroy's Akaviri Katana. Meet Rosslyn in the West Wing. Right, it wants me to go back through there. Okay, I don't know.
You're here. But why are you not wielding Glenroy's blade? His is an ancient and revered weapon. You dishonor our order by spurning it.
Alright.
Alright, let's go!
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Dead. He's dead. And the roof. Rubble. Corvin is dead. Alina is dead. They're all dead. And the roof. Is this it? Have we lost the fight?
Tell me what happened here.
The Dominion. They're marching on Cyrodiil. The false Emperor is doing nothing to defend us. And now they're laying siege to the temple. They set up siege weapons, catapults, trebuchets. Their battle mages rain fire on us from above. They've broken through the front lines and are closing in. All is nearly lost. And if Felina and Corvin have fallen,
You're dead as well, Rosslyn. I found your skeleton in the armory.
dead. I'm dead. You found my skeleton. Talus, no! Then Cloud Ruler Temple is lost. The blades are broken. My order is no more. As am I. Thank you for showing me the truth, friend. You've spared me endless torment. Though I fear that the truth isn't much more comforting. Meet me back in the Great Hall. There are rites to perform. Perhaps then I'll be able to feel Arkay's embrace at last.
Hail, friend.
It's another ghost. Gotta be able to get through there.
time has come, friend. Place our blades into the fire. Release our spirits. Grant us rest in Aetherius.
Set 3 blade spirits free. Okay. Okay. Fire burns brightly before you. Rosalind asked that you place the blades of the 3 ghostly blades members into the fire so that they may rest in peace. Okay. No.
What is it?
Quest items cannot be removed from your inventory. Alright, I have to go pick up the other 2.
Hey, friend.
Yep. But Alina's Akaveri Katana.
You're taking a...
What is it telling me? I have another quest marker. Okay, this Rosalind's.
Thank you, my friend. Free the others. Then we will speak one final time.
This Alina's.
Thank you. Gods guide you.
Alright, there should be one more. I thought I had them all. Possible that it's broken too. Like there's... Guess it wants me to take her shield. Pick that up. Like there's nothing else there. I don't know what I'm missing. That's more an elven sword. Want that. Want me to take all of their armor too? Not clearing it. Alright, what am I missing? Okay, that should be the last one.
Talos protect you, friend. Thank you for releasing me.
I'm gonna be mad if this is broken.
You have freed us, friend. You have my eternal thanks. You may keep Glenroy's blade. My soul will empower it. It is an ancient artifact of our order, but our order is broken. Use it to uphold our legacy.
Okay. There's something I can put that armor in.
Always walk on warm sands.
I just need to dump off the armor. That works for me. Enroy's empowered Akaviri katana deals 10 points of fire damage and 10 extra points of damage against dragons. Alright. I think Dragon's Bane might be better, but I don't really care about the blades. Okay, I've got Absent Antiquity. Recount Caravan's Lost Akaviri. Don't know if that has anything to do with this. Or how to find out. More Iliad Ruin over there. I'll go back to Bruma. See if I can find out more about it.
Seen any goblins around? Primitive little things, but damn if they won't swarm you.
Hello.
Elmer Jutin, why are you here?
Oh look, an infant. How quaint.
Why does the Empire let you walk around here like you own the place?
Oh, but we practically do. I presume even one such as yourself is aware of the
Alright,
White
Druby,
Gold Concordant,
have a good evening.
yes?
Thanks for hanging out.
That document guarantees the Thalmor the end of worship of that miserable little man-god the Nord so loved to
Dostoevsky,
falsely
this
revere,
is the Bruma
Talos.
mod
We need to ensure
for
that this
Skyrim,
agreement
beyond
is upheld.
Skyrim. What do you and Armian do?
Hunt down and execute Talos worshippers, keep people in line, and enforce the White Gold Concordant.
Why so condescending?
Surely the better question would be, why so patient? Because I can tell you in no uncertain terms that you are trying my patience with your primitive blubbering and inane questions. Leave me.
I provoke him into
See
an
you.
attack.
Hello. Until next time.
Maybe not. Alright, who's gonna tell me more about the
Greetings,
artifacts?
thrice honored friend.
Hello.
Welcome to Castle Bruma.
And so, Skyrim's new favorite folk hero chooses to grace us with their presence. The Dragonborn, I presume. The burdens of fame weighing you down? Well, don't worry. I assure you, you'll receive no special treatment from me.
I'm not trying to stir up trouble.
Many before you have said the same. Many before you have reneged on that notion almost as soon as they'd emptily recited it. They now find themselves hanging from trees, their decrepit husks wasting away amidst near-endless blizzard. Enjoy your stay in this fair city.
Not many Altmer in Bruma.
Next you'll be telling me, my, oh my, not many Gwar in Bruma. Scales of Oriel, thanks for telling me that. I'll be sure to tell all my friends. Put up posters, even.
What do the locals think of you?
Not highly of me, I suppose. Then again, the feeling is mutual.
So you're a member of the Thalmor?
No, I just wear the uniform for fun. Yes, of course I am. I'm here to protect the Aldmeri interests in Bruma, and ensure that the terms of the White Gold Concordat are upheld. Important, given that we're so close to Skyrim and its rebellious little Nords.
How about we cut out the verbal sparring and have a civil conversation?
To hear you speak of civility is somewhat disarming, considering our environs. This city is filled with uncultured louts who I suspect would quickly turn on each other for an ancient bottle of mead. Given that you at least have the vocabulary and mental faculties to understand the concept of civil society, yes, let us speak. But be quick about it. Disarming lack of incorrigible idiocy aside, you are still not my idea of a scintillating conversationalist.
What are the real goals of the Thalmor in Bruma?
I will put it in simple terms, so perhaps you might understand. The Aldmeri Dominion signed an accord with the Empire, known as the White Gold Concordat. That accord guarantees the Dominion, and by extension the Thalmor, that Talos worship shall be outlawed. We are simply here to ensure that the Empire does not renege on that commitment.
Don't you feel guilty about persecuting people because of their beliefs?
Guilt? Why should I feel guilt? I'm a Thalmor Justicia, yes, but the Aldmeri Dominion is not a single consciousness. This empire is a political entity. It has committed untold acts of persecution and genocide in the past. One need only have a cursory knowledge of the Tiber Wars and Imperial history to know this to be true. Tiber Septim, the man-god so many Nords and Imperials love to revere, was himself guilty of the sins you attribute solely to the Dominion. But I digress. I am a soldier of the Thalmor, and I carry out the duties assigned to me by my superiors. If your goal is to make me feel guilty for enforcing dictates which your own emperor signed into law, then I'm afraid you will enjoy precious little success.
You enjoy enforcing the Concordat, then?
I haven't given it very much thought. My enjoyment is irrelevant. I have a role within the Thalmor, and the duties which go along with that. I have fulfilled and will continue to fulfill that which is asked of me to the best of my ability. Again, my enjoyment, or otherwise, is irrelevant. Good riddance.
Yeah, just following orders. Typical fash.
Hello.
Good morning.
Alright, who else can I talk to? All left, except him.
always walk on warm sands.
I am Marcius Carvane, Viscount Bruma, at your service. Have you read my book by any chance?
Yeah, you wrote a book?
Yes, An Explorer's Guide to Skyrim. Very popular in Skyrim. Seems to turn up in the most unusual of places.
What does a Viscount do?
As Viscount, I'm a sort of...
Viscount.
Secondary Count, if you will. I deal with a lot of the same duties as the Count, albeit deferring to him. Often, when the Count is busy with other matters, he delegates lesser affairs to me.
What's it like being a Viscount?
It's quite interesting. It also affords me a fair amount of respect. Being the Count's second in command is no mean feat.
What's going on in County Bruma?
The usual, honest citizens, wild animals, bandits, all in one melting pot. That and stubborn Talos worshippers. They've always been a risk to Bruma since the Concordat. Old habits die hard. Bye.
Wonder if there's any way to kick the Thalmor out of here. Castle Bruma Service Hall. Where did they all go?
Can I help you?
You're the steward in Castle Bruma?
Indeed I am. I handle the day-to-day business of the county on behalf of the Count, the fair and honorable Skyrim Carvane. See ya.
Voice sounds like one of the ones from Falskar.
Greetings.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Skyrim Carvane. I have the singular honor of acting as Count of Bruma, defending her walls and ruling over her people. I am young, and I know some use this as ammunition with which to criticize me, but they are short-sighted, and they are foolish. I act in the best interest of Bruma at all times. I will always fight valiantly to defend her from threats both within and without. That is what matters.
How did the Great War affect Bruma?
It didn't, mostly, and thank the Divines for that. Of course, there were Dominion scouts roaming the Gerals on occasion, but that's to be expected. Minor skirmishes are not what people refer to when they speak of the horrors of the Great War, though. They mean the Battle of the Red Ring. They mean the sacking of Anvil. And these are evils that Bruma was spared. Her walls remain unharmed, and her buildings remain upright. That being said, Cyrodiil herself reels after the Great War, emotionally and psychologically. It took its toll on the whole province, and Bruma is no exception. Bruma may be spared the physical scars of the Great War, but the mental scars, they run just as deep here as they do anywhere.
Okay.
Farewell.
What kind of flower
Welcome to
is
Castle
that?
Bruma, seat of County
Falconet.
Bruma, jewel of the Gerals and all
Hello.
Cyrodiil.
Alright. Who was the dude that was talking about the lost artifacts?
How can I help you?
Akaviri diary translation. Might be useful. Day 3. It is with a heavy heart and a trembling hand that I pen this latest entry. It has been several days since I have seen anyone else on the road from our garrison at Grey Ridge. The road is lonely and treacherous. I am rationing my supplies to prepare for a tough path ahead. As long as Remen Cyrodiil's army hasn't located our headquarters at Pale Pass, the journey should be fairly uneventful. I admit I am nervous. It is an honor to be selected to carry these orders to our fort, but sending me alone is a calculated risk. While it is not my own life I am worried about, it is the importance of the contents of the orders that aggrieves me. If they are somehow lost, the fort will not know that their supplies are going to be delayed by a month. Without that knowledge, the fort may choose to press the attacks on the front line as their supplies dwindle. They are counting on those supplies to be there sooner. I must not fail getting this message there. The slate rock that the orders have been carved upon for safety weighs me down. It is a constant reminder of the more than physical burden that I carry. Day 7. It has been 2 days, and I have finally arrived at Dragonclaw Rock. The huge formation is a welcome and invigorating sight. The giant stone appears to reach down from the north and strike at the heart of Remus's forces like our armies have been doing for the better part of a year now. I have still encountered no one else on this trail. I hope that as I head due west along the narrow path, I will find someone who can give me some news as to how our men are faring in the war. Day 8. After winding my way westward, I have come within sight of the Sentinel, a huge statue placed there by some unknown artist many years ago. It stands watch pointing north, as if daring anyone to cross the borders into the Imperial nation. Remus would be quite angry if he knew we used this very statue as a waypoint into his domain. Last night I encountered another one of our messengers who had been beset by a pack of mountain wolves. His leg was hurt badly, but I managed to help heal it with an ampoule of medicine I carried with me. He said his name was Silaj, and he was on his way from Pale Pass to request more supplies. I discussed with him the irony of our meeting, and he decided to travel with me back to the fort since his mission would be needless. We plan to leave at nightfall. Day 9. I am using much of my remaining strength writing this. As we had made our way north from the Sentinel, we were attacked by perhaps the same pack of wolves that had attacked Silaj. He had chased them all off earlier after being bitten, but now that they had tasted blood, they had returned in greater number. Fighting back to back, Silaj and I slew at least 8 of the beasts, but not before one of them clawed my gut and left a terrible wound. We were able to drive them off, but now I am bleeding badly, and the only medicine I had I gave to Silaj. We have decided to continue north until we reach the portal to the Serpent's Trail and seek cover inside. I will try to write more soon, but I must sleep. I am so very tired. Day 11. This is the last entry I shall be able to write. We entered the Serpent's Trail nearly a day ago, seeking shelter from the elements and the wolves. What we did not foresee was the creatures that had decided to make the Serpent's Trail their home. I did not see them clearly, but they were huge and strong. Silaj died instantly as one of them cleaved off his head with a single stroke. There were 3 of these huge, ugly, man-like creatures. I ran as fast as I dared through the dark tunnels trying to escape, but as I fled, one of them hurled a boulder at me and struck me square in the back. I managed to crawl through a smaller opening and escape the lumbering monsters, but I soon realized that crawling is all I would be able to do. I think the boulder shattered my spine. I can no longer feel my legs. My wound from the wolf attack has reopened and I have lost much blood. I fear that this is as far as I shall be able to go. I have failed my mission. I have been unable to get these orders to the fort at Pale Pass. I am so close, yet it may as well be leagues away since I can no longer walk and my strength is draining. If a fellow messenger or soldier picks up this diary, please get the orders to the fort before it is too late, and please tell my wife, Vada, that Jafari will always love her. Alright, Count Caravans, Lost Huckleberry.
What do you need?
My leg's ache. Might be coming down with hell joint.
How does Bruma fare?
Well enough, I suppose. The Great War mostly spared Bruma. Thank the Divines for that. Most of Cyrodiil didn't have such good fortune.
Any troubles facing the city?
Not particularly, no. I certainly don't envy my friends across the border in Skyrim, though. These are truly dark times for the Empire. Let us hope that this storm blows over, as of all the rest. But something makes me think this one's different. I fear Tamriel will never be the same again. If it's work you seek, speak with my Viscount, Marcius Carvain. He's more likely to have work for you than I. He spends most of his time in the castle.
What can you tell me about Bruma?
Bruma is the jewel of the Gerald Mountains. A strong and hardy city. Imperial in name, but equally Nordic by blood. And while the county surrounding her is frosty, as Viscount Carvain says, the hearts of our people burn brighter than the warmest hearth. We have our share of problems, I won't deny that. But Bruma is a prosperous county given the times. Compared to Shadenhall and Breville, Bruma might as well be paradise, and at least we were spared the horrors of the Great War. Mostly.
What's it like being Count of Bruma?
It's a complicated task, let's put it that way. On the one hand, there are the Imperials. On the other, there are the Nords. And then, there are the other cultures to contend with as well. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that the Stormcloak uprising in Skyrim has complicated things to a certain extent. But I'm proud to serve Bruma and her people. Farewell.
You are to Dartakto as the sun is to an elsewhere
Black
snake.
Horse Courier,
That
Imperial
is,
War Galley
essential.
sunk. I think that has anything to do
You are
with
a
it.
good friend. You see what Dartakto means to say, yes?
Alright, let's go outside and see if I can find something.
Hey, I've heard of you. The traveling master smith, right? Can you forge me one of your legendary weapons? My arm would thank you.
Try the shops and stuff that I haven't talked to yet.
It's good to see a familiar face around here, friend. What can I do for you? Goodbye, friend.
Wasn't you. It's outside the city.
Enchanter. Think you could make this old blade spit fire? I'll take that as a no.
I mean, I
Good
could, but it
afternoon.
probably wouldn't give me the option to do it. Upper class house. In. Maybe somebody here knows about it.
The Gerald View is quite an agreeable venue. So, what can I play for you?
Is there a bastion of the arts in Cyrodiil?
Well, nowhere compares to what's in High Rock, of course. Though perhaps that's just my affinity for Breton culture shining through. Well, there's the Nern Theater. You'll find it on the Imperial Isle just outside the walls of the Imperial City. Other than that, not much springs to mind, I'm afraid.
I didn't see you around here before.
You wouldn't have. Stantis recently hired me to replace who was, by all accounts, a particularly disagreeable fellow bard.
I assume you're referring to Renat Eventoned.
Yes, by all accounts, quite a shocking excuse for a bard. But I'm not here to pass judgment on others. I'm here to entertain. So, want a song?
Where do you learn to play?
Back home in High Rock. Wayrest, to be specific. Great place. A real bastion of the arts. Lots of talented musicians back there. Oh, you should head there sometime. They even have a menagerie. Though, it may have moved on by now. See you.
Alright, somebody here must know something.
The Gerald View. We have drinks, beds, and food. Which wine, mead, ale, water. What will it be?
Heard any rumors?
Been to Bruma's Synod Conclave? Useless quacks, the lot of them. Well, Ilintius is a nice guy at least. I mean the organization. They refuse to lift a finger for anyone who isn't a high-ranking member.
Tell me about the Gerald View.
We're renowned through all Cyrodiil and beyond as the finest inn, restaurant, and entertainment location in all Tamriel. We spare no expense for our customers' pleasure. Goodbye.
What can I get you? Talk to you later.
Gerald View notice. Dear customer, welcome to the Gerald View, the finest eatery in Bruma and all Tamriel. If you're in need of a room, please speak with our owner and proprietor, Stantis Valeria. Food and drink are served by both Stantis Valeria and his co-proprietor, Yautra Valeria. Gerald View Inn staff. I'll trim the hammer.
Don't judge me too harshly. I wasn't always the decrepit old horker you see before you. In my youth, I was quite something.
I don't know if there's anybody else
Greetings,
in
thrice
here.
honored friend.
Up two. What are those green bottles?
An ode to an empire and a dream.
One night
Hello.
I had a dream. I woke from
Heard any rumors?
Adius Vilius has been walking around looking flustered lately. You know, captain of the City Watch. Not sure what's got him in such a knot, though.
the light, a land in flames.
That's
Talk
what
to you
I'm
later.
trying to find out.
But then
The name's Yotra. I keep the place clean and tidy for our customers and guests, and cook the fine meals that we're so renowned for. See you.
To see our empire, once great, now in ruin.
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Well, maybe there was something else over here.
My mortar and pestle can make near
Henry's
any
house.
potion or poultice.
Tunics, Nordic heritage,
robes,
Nordic culture,
and cloaks,
Nordic
too.
metalwork.
Who are you?
I'm Ruchia of the Jucani family.
Hmm?
White Pine Lodge. In there, what time is it? 3 p.m. Oops. Bruma Fighters Guild.
Name's Ionala. Ionala Darkheart. Best archer in Bruma, and perhaps all of Cyrodiil.
What do you do around here?
I offer archery training, for a price, to any who wish to learn and fight for coin and glory. Other than that, what more is there to do? Other than drink some fine ale at the tavern, of course.
What does it mean to be in the Fighters Guild?
Svenja and Aranir will talk your ear off about what the Fighters Guild does or doesn't mean to them. But for me, it's simple. To be in the Fighters Guild is to have a chance at true glory. One day, all of Tamriel will sing my name, and it will have all started here. The coin paid for each job doesn't hurt either.
What about helping the people of Cyrodiil?
That comes as part of the job. But that's what this is. A job. At the end of the day, if there wasn't a reward for contracts, then none of us would be here. Well, maybe apart from Svenja. Come back and tell me of your exploits. Hello?
You seem quite proud of your skill as an archer.
As I should be. Archery is something of a tradition in my family. My great-grandma Edla, they say she killed a man from over 300 yards. Talk about a good shot.
That does sound like a good shot.
Only a shot a dark heart could produce. One day, I'll beat that record. Until next time.
Okay. Anybody else here?
Good afternoon.
What do you do around here?
I lead this hall. It's my task to make sure it's up to the standards set by Master Goltinius and Champion Cyrus. It's also my responsibility to try and control Aranir and Ionala. A monumental calling, believe me.
Do those two not get along?
Oh, they get along like a log cabin set ablaze. The only problem is the result is just as devastating.
Why not just knock their heads together?
If only problems could be solved so easily. Farewell.
Okay, I'm gonna go...
What is it? Hey, friend.
back over here. Apple Undercroft. Apple Hall.
This'll teach you not to take things that don't belong to
Uh-oh.
you.
I didn't do it. Didn't do anything. Hired thugs. What did I do? Alright, maybe they know something. Elven Sword of Dread.
How may little D'Artagnan help a big one such as yourself? How may little D'Artagnan help a big one such as yourself?
I'm gonna turn off your idle chatter.
Goodbye.
Contract. Here is the agreed upon amount. I expect you to faithfully carry out my request to teach a lesson to the thief Dar. You need not kill her, but I have no qualms about it if you deem it necessary. Naramis Agrecian? I don't even know who that is. I didn't steal from anyone.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
I don't have anything stolen. Scripture of St. Martin, Volume 1. Take it? No, it's just stealing. What? Bunch of books I haven't read.
Khajiit guards your back.
Gods forgive me for what I have done. Give me the strength to repay my debts in this life.
Okay. I don't think there's anything here that's relevant. I'm gonna get in trouble when I go out.
Greetings, stranger. Have you come to hear the gospel of Saint Martin?
Grecian. Saint Martin?
Yes, Saint Martin. Have you heard the tale of how Martin Septim ascended to sainthood? If not, perhaps that would be a good place to begin.
You mean Martin Septim?
Yes, Martin Septim. Are you familiar with his story? Perhaps you would like to hear it.
Tell me the story.
Saint Martin had humble beginnings as a priest of Akatosh in the city of Kvatch. When Daedra overran the city during the Oblivion Crisis, Martin led the people to refuge in the chapel. The fabled champion of Cyrodiil came to rescue him and told him the shocking news that he was the son of the Emperor. This came as a surprise to him, but it gave him new purpose after his home was destroyed. Along with the champion and the blades, Martin designed and executed a plan to undermine the efforts of Mankar Cameron and the Mythic Dawn cult. There was a great battle here in Bruma as the Great Gate was opened to secure an artifact of immense power for Martin's plan. Finally, the champion under Martin's guidance slew Mankar Cameron as the Imperial City came under a great Daedric siege. It appeared all was lost, but Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings in the Temple of the One, transforming into a huge, flaming avatar of Akatosh. In this form, he defeated the manifestation of Mehrunes Dagon in an epic, glorious duel. This broke the siege of the Imperial City, restored the ward between Tamriel and Oblivion, and ended the Oblivion Crisis.
What is the message of the Chapel of St. Martin?
Our message? Our message is one of aspiration. The followers of St. Martin must aspire to be more than they are, to rise above their current place in the world and become something greater. In Martin's case, this meant rising from a humble priest to savior of the world. In more common cases, this could mean many different things. Rising above greed, evil, temptation, poverty. This is the power of Saint Martin and his holy word.
Okay.
Farewell.
Why did you send thugs after me? I didn't do anything. Alright. Who are you?
Stennar Seto at your service. I'm no Nord, but I'll keep drinking mead until I become one.
Are you an adventurer?
Well, I would be, but unfortunately, I've got some debts to pay off. I've been doing odd jobs around town to help raise the septums.
What kind of debts?
Sorry, lass. That's something a man like me keeps private. Until next time.
Those are dexterous hands. Bet you've picked a few locks in your day. Well, don't get any ideas here.
Don't worry, I'm not looking to steal anything.
An alchemist. Ah, an alchemist. I respect
Swing
your
traders.
Hello?
What do you sell?
Why, my friend, surely the better question is, what don't I sell? I sell anything and everything, or thereabouts.
What are your most popular items?
Most things are very popular. The only thing that isn't popular is cutlery.
Why is that?
Turns out the Nords aren't all that big on table etiquette.
What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
I don't even know what kind of artifacts I'm looking for.
Farewell.
Khajiit guards your back.
If you're not going to drink all that wine, maybe you should sell it on.
I'm Bonus. My dad is Albekius. What's your name?
I'm sure I'm missing something.
Hello? Farewell.
Arms. Do you know anything about that?
Welcome. The name's Edvia. I'm Holgard's assistant.
Tell me about yourself.
About me? Not really much to tell.
Surely there's something interesting about you.
Well, okay, there's no easy way to put this, but my family wants me to marry this diplomat in the Imperial City. They say he's charming and handsome and witty, but I know what they really mean. He's rich, and he's going to bring wealth to the family. Wealth and influence. But I don't want money or power. I want someone I love, and he isn't it. Holgard is. But, well, he's proven more than a little resistant. So far. Talk to you later.
Who's that?
Elentius Rentilia, Master Alterationist of the Synod here in Bruma, at your service.
What happens here in the Bruma Conclave?
Not very much, truth be told. Cadius can tell you the official jargon better than I, but suffice it to say, we're quite comfortable and provide a much-needed, if thankless, service. We are the face of the Synod, you see. Our presence here in Bruma gets magic into the psyche of the common man. Surely that could only be a good thing.
What does Alterationist do?
What a curious question. Well, I do a lot of things relating to alteration. One of my current particular areas of study happens to be alteration enchantments. You know the trickiest thing about enchantments? Soul gems. Very grim, harvesting souls and imprisoning them in gems. Hard for me to do. Means I've been unable to do any enchantments for a while. Come to think of it, would you be a sport and bring me a filled common soul gem? I'd pay you for your trouble.
I seem to have one with me. Here.
How convenient. Here's your payment. Well deserved for such a quick delivery. Oh, but that poor soul. I hope that whatever you have trapped in there isn't suffering too much. Oh, better go enchant something with this before I lose my composure. Indeed, this is odd. And you say it just appeared here out of thin air?
It isn't mine, that's for sure. Where do you think it came from?
What is with this commotion? Where did that come from?
Khajiit got your back.
This mess.
You're taking us somewhere warm.
We don't know.
It just appeared, out of thin air. Maybe that stranger over there has something to do with it.
You there, come here.
Didn't do anything.
You there, come here.
No.
You say that with confidence, as though you know exactly what mess I'm referring to. That fills me with a certain degree of suspicion.
I honestly had nothing to do with it.
Really? You genuinely have no idea what I'm talking about? You may be telling the truth, or you may not be. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Well then, I apologize for the inconvenience. Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave. Attendant, clean up this mess, would you? And take that statue to the back for examination.
Yes, First Adjunct.
That looks like a big-ass soul gem. I feel like there's something significant about that.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not.
I'm Roland Wickert. Hello?
What do you do here?
Me? I'm the resident destruction expert here. Well, if you want to call me an expert. I wouldn't. I'm still learning, honing my craft, as they say. My ultimate goal is to perfect the art of defensive spellcasting. I want to be able to conjure the raw power of combative forces of nature and beyond at will. But that'll have to come later. Hopefully sooner later, rather than later.
What do you think about the College of Whispers?
I think the same as everyone else around here about them.
Which is?
That they're another magical organization that the Synod have no standing relationship with. See you around.
I don't exactly
Friend?
have time for trifles such as this.
Ah, good to see you.
Like a helpful fellow. Would you be willing to help discover the source of this mystery?
Farewell.
Already talked to
If
you.
so, let me know. I could use someone of strong wit and not merely strong arm. What brings you to the Bruma Synod Conclave this fine day?
You had a job for me?
As you noticed when walking in, a couple of seemingly random items have been appearing in the Conclave of late, and I'm not quite sure as to why. Given that, as you can no doubt imagine, the Conclave is very busy, I am willing to hire external agents to look into this.
What do you want me to do?
After the first item appeared, I had one of the attendants, Attendant Wickart, take it back to the study area for examination. Check with him and see if he has discovered anything.
Okay.
Something you need from me?
Cadius wants to know if you found anything unusual about the statue.
Anything unusual? Well, it's hard to tell, to be honest. I'm not exactly the most experienced mage in this area, but
what?
But I did notice that it looks an awful lot like an Ayleid design. Haven't you seen the massive statues by the entrances of the ruins? I also know that Ayleid statues this portable and small would be very valuable, and therefore would probably all have been scavenged from the ruins.
Why would an Ayleid artifact appear in the Conclave?
My theory? I think someone sent it here as a test. Someone who has access to valuable artifacts such as this, that they plan to come get it back. I think someone is going to try teleporting here using the same teleportation technique. We should... I'm going to continue studying this thing. You might want to tell Cadius that this doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. Hello?
Good to see
Have you learned anything more about our little perplexity?
Roland is still studying the statue.
Then what are you talking to me for?
It seems more items are appearing.
By the 8! Maybe we can take advantage of this. Search the Conclave. Look for anything that seems out of the ordinary and bring it here. Maybe by examining the items, we can determine their origin.
It's good to see a familiar face around here, friend. What can I do for you?
Can I help you?
The Bruma Synod Conclave for strange items.
Hello.
Right, what am I looking for?
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Can't look at those. I yawned and now my eyes won't stop watering. Bookcase. There, what's that? Mysterious weathered memoirs. Alright, what am I looking for? See nothing but books. And an enchanting rule. This enchanter is property of the Synod. Using it without our consent and supervision is a crime acknowledged by the ruling court of Bruma. See First Adjunct Cadius Vinicius for details.
Khajiit guards your back.
What is it?
I don't know what I'm looking
You
for.
are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Aside from this huge soul gem. Mysterious mage boot. Doesn't say anything about that. I have to look downstairs. In the basement.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Doubt there's anything down here. Robes. Guess it'd be stuff sitting out in the open again. Move that.
Ah, good to see you.
Okay, stone, no.
Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave. How can I help you?
Let's see.
See you around.
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I don't see anything else.
It's good to see a familiar face around here, friend. What can I do for you? Hmm? Leaving already? All right.
I don't see any other unusual items. Not stealing the statue.
What is it?
Hmm?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Hide yourself.
Upstairs.
This one wonders to himself sometimes. Where will he store
Why are you
it?
still talking?
Where will he be when age consumes him? Only time will tell.
Can I help you?
I was told to look for unusual items and I don't find anything.
Something you need from me? All right, then.
Can I help you? Bye.
Oh no. Okay, there's a door marker. And now the marker went away. Damn it. What am I missing? Can't read those notes. Nothing here. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't talk to anybody about it.
Excuse me, my friend.
Drop that. Nope, can't remove it.
I am always happy to help. What is it?
Are there any magical threats in the Gerals?
Magical threats, eh? Well, beyond the normal hedge wizards that you'll find just about anywhere, there are indeed some more troubling rumors. I've heard tell of some necromancers holed up in Underpaw Cave, performing their usual heretical rituals and incantations. They threaten the good name of the Synod, and the Conclave can't spare anyone.
Why do they threaten the Synod's good name?
Because their actions are vile. They misappropriate magic, and, through their improper use of it, sow the seeds of fear and distrust of the arcane in the general populace. And if they distrust the arcane, they distrust the Synod. You understand?
I'll clear them out for you.
I see. Necromancers aren't a force to be trifled with, stranger. I implore you to be careful. I shall see about procuring a reward while you're away, for when, if, you return successfully. Best of luck. Underpaw is to the southwest of Bruma. Should be rather easy to find.
Okay, well, since I can't seem to advance this... I'm gonna go back to this one. Ask soldiers of Pale Pass about Heron's whereabouts. Discover what's become of Heron Ironheart. And go back to something else. And there's a stable over here. I'm gonna have to look up some of this stuff. See what I have to do. Bruma stables. What? You have a hairball? Alright. Fort Pale Pass.
Report, soldier. Any luck? None, sir. We persuaded him, we threatened him, we even beat him. Still wouldn't talk.
God, damn it all. Unsurprising, though. Sadly. This one's stubborn. Too stubborn for his own good. Still, you did all you could. And that's admirable in itself.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
Sargo, not now.
I might not. We will see.
Damn it all. I'm at a loss. Divines. How can I get that damned guy to shut up and comply?
What was that conversation all about?
What was that conversation about? It was about possibly the most stubborn prisoner we've ever captured and incarcerated here. We caught him crossing the border a few days ago. Since then, he's been raving incoherently. Well, he's coherent, but near delusional. We've been meaning to interrogate him, but every time I've sent one of my soldiers to do it, he's refused. And, you know the worst damned part? I feel for him. He's clearly somewhere between naive and insane. And the Penitus Oculatus aren't the most merciful sort. They'll come for him soon, make no doubt about it. And when they do, he'll face a fate much worse than any of my troops could dispatch. It's not the best situation, but my hands are tied.
What will happen if you can't get the information out of him here?
He'll be carted off by the Penitus Oculatus, the Empire's secret police. I've heard a lot about how they operate. None of it pretty. I'd prefer to resolve this situation here before sending this guy off to them. Divines know it'd probably be a fate worse than death. But, if no one's able to successfully interrogate him, well, my hands are tied.
I'd be happy to assist with the interrogation.
It's not common practice, but considering what the alternative would be, and how uncooperative this particular prisoner is, I can't really say no. He's in the prison wing of the fort. One moment. Take this. A letter proving that I've given you authorization to go in there. Best of luck, and thanks for helping us with this.
You know where Heron Ironheart is?
Heron? Oh, yes. Heron. He and a handful of other Imperial soldiers went missing some time ago. Why do you ask? Do you have some information on his whereabouts?
Assinia, his wife, has asked me to find him.
Well, that's not surprising. Nobody wants to become a widow. We've received nearly a sack full of letters from her by now. That poor girl. I haven't had the heart to respond. Not until I've discovered some clue to what may have happened to him, at least.
You have no idea where he could have gone?
Unfortunately, no. The Gerals are vast and perilous. The list of possibilities is about as large as Knoll Mountain. And just as imposing, sadly. I was tied up handling interrogations lately. Otherwise, I'd have looked into it more. Maybe talked to some of the troops. Not sure if it's just my lot, or if all soldiers have such a knack for endless gossiping. But, well, maybe they'll have theories to check out. Sorry I couldn't be of more use. I swear, border duty will be the death of me.
Think we could get many furs out here? Ah, sorry, old habit.
Stormcloak and chains. Commander of the Imperial forces stationed at Pale Pass to watch the Cyrodiil Skyrim border, Legate Priscillius Varro has hit a dead end with his interrogations of a recently captured Stormcloak prisoner. He offered to reward me if I'm able to get useful information out of him. Alternatively, I could of course free the prisoner, but first I must present my letter of permission to the prison guard before I can enter the prison wing. By order of Legate Priscillius Varro, the person bearing this document is hereby granted access to the prison wing of Fort Pale Pass. This access is granted to enable them to complete a task I have entrusted them with, allow them to pass unhindered. Note, of course, that standard procedure is still in effect. Should they do something criminal or act against the Empire, don't hesitate to slap them in irons and march them out to me. For the glory of the Empire, Legate Priscillius Varro. There.
Hold. This is the prison wing of Fort Pale Pass. If you want to get in, I'm the one to grant you access. But I can only grant that access with the authorization of our commander, Legate Priscillius Varro.
Legate Varro gave me this document to prove I have permission.
Let me take a look at that. Seems authentic. Yeah, that's the Legate's hand, all right. Okay. Head on in, I'll unlock the door. Do whatever you have to do. Oh, I should warn you. Once you head in there, we're putting the fort on high alert. Locking the doors. Just a heads up. This prisoner's been known to get a little irate during questioning. Don't want him making a break for the exit door. All right, doors open. Good luck in there. Gods know you'll need it.
We'll get it out of him one way or another.
What is it?
You know where Harren Ironheart is?
He was patrolling the Pale Pass. The road, not the fort. The day he went missing. Sorry, that's all I know. See you around.
Alrighty then.
Hello.
You know where Harren Ironheart is?
You an investigator? Harren was a tough soldier and a loyal friend. I don't know what could have taken him down. Sorry.
What? Who are you? You're not one of these damned Imperial soldiers. Are you here to rescue me?
I'm with the Imperials, and you're gonna answer my questions.
What? Think you're going to get me to betray my cause? Betray my oath? Ha! Imperial dog! You are nothing!
It's in your best interest to comply. The Penitus Oculatus.
The Penitus Oculatus? After me? Oh, by Talos. What have I done? What have I gotten myself into? Fine, fine. I'll comply. I mean, no I won't. Talos, Oh, by the Divines.
Alright, tell me, why did you cross the border?
Because Skyrim is suffering under the Empire's yoke. We're not even allowed to worship our own damned gods. You wouldn't understand. You're an Imperial dog. A toady for the Dalmor. But we deserve freedom! And to truly achieve freedom, we need to end the Empire. Strike at its heart. Cyrodiil, the Imperial city. And the rest will crumble. Oh, Talos, here comes the damn jailer. Just what I needed. Someone else to rub salt in the wound.
I see your interrogation's going well. Better than any of the other sobs that I've tried, at any rate.
Bloody jailer. Come to gawk at the poor, helpless Stormcloak? You'll pay, damned Imperial! You'll all pay!
You say that every day. Still haven't found a way to break through those bars, though, have you? The information you've gotten out of him so far? Good work. You've gotten the basics out of him, but the Legate needs to know everything we can possibly extract. So... Well, best not let the prisoner hear our little chat. Follow me. Until next time.
You open the door.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Where did Carjo go? One of you guys, which one of you opened the door? Well, anyway.
Thought we needed to get away from prying ears. Last thing we need is to let the prisoner in on our techniques. Now we know the guy's plot, heard it straight from the horse's mouth, but we need to know more. This time you need to take on a few different lines of attack. Find out who sent him, if he came with anyone else, and where they may be. And try not to lose track of time. The Penitus Oculatus will be here soon, and the Legate wants us to get the information out of him, not them. Good luck. See you.
Alright, Napoleon, see you when you get home. Love you too. I'm probably gonna quit pretty soon here, so I can be done by the time you get home.
You know what? While you were back there exchanging poisonous words with your jailer friend, I've decided I'm not talking. No more!
Whose orders do you follow? It's in your interest to comply.
Fine, fine. I crossed the border through Serpent's Trail, an old smuggling route. We're not part of the main Stormcloak army. At least, not anymore. We call ourselves the Stormcloak Breakaways.
Whereabouts of your accomplices? Tell me now.
All right, all right. No need to get violent. There are others. Not sure how many. I was never in command, just their forward scout. One of them, at any rate. But I know of at least 6 others. 3 of them crossed the border, came down here. Not reported back in weeks. The others, 3 of them, waiting on the Skyrim side of the border. Lying in wait, waiting for my report. Given that I've been stuck in here for days, bet they're running out of patience right quick.
Let's end this interrogation here. Alright, you two, come out of there.
But he has connections.
Prisoner is part of an organization called the Stormcloak Breakaways.
Stormcloak Breakaways, eh? So even Ulfric's Stormcloaks aren't extreme enough for some of his flunkies. Pfft, stir-crazy Nords.
He has 6 accomplices, maybe more.
6 accomplices? Not quite an army, but a formidable force given a clever and able commander.
That's all I know.
I see. Well, thank you, What the?
Uh-oh.
Quick, follow me.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
What was that? Was that, supposed to hurt?
That takes care of that.
There's another red dot. Okay. And one legate Basilius Varro. Okay. You close the gate. Alright, let me through. Uh-oh. How did they get in here? How many more are there?
Who made that noise?
Oh.
Did I lose them?
We are all dead.
Soldier, report. Where's the prisoner?
What's going on?
Stormcloaks attacking the fort. What does it look like? I guess these blasted Stormcloaks are trying to rescue that damned prisoner. Divines forsake them, and Dagon take them. Stay on alert, everyone. Might be more of these.
Careful there!
Yet.
Do disarm.
The Penitus Oculatus.
Yes, yes. We're the Penitus Oculatus. A thrill for soldiers posted in a frigid backwater such as this, I'm sure. The prisoner. Now, Varro.
This one, here. I hired them to interrogate him after our own efforts proved fruitless. I suggest you two have a conversation first.
The legate's disobeying command. You can't simply let him...
Enough. Come then, let us speak. And see whether or not your findings are as interesting as the legate seems to believe. So, what did you discover? How many accomplices does he have? Where are they active? What faction does he belong to?
The Stormcloak breakaways. They're active on both sides of the border.
Stormcloak breakaways. Interesting. But more importantly, accomplices. While this ill-fated little prison break revealed that much, the prisoner's confession suggests more widespread activity than previously assumed. Ah, it seems the prisoner's here now. I must say, Legate, your operation is quite efficient.
Are you really going to take him away? His plot was stupid. There's no way he could have done it. He might be insane for all we know.
The security of the Empire comes before all else, Legate. You will come to understand this in time.
You there! You may be a lapdog of the Imperials, but it's not too late! Put down these damned Imperials! Free me! Don't let them cart me away!
Enough of these foolish overtures. This way.
Alright, what's happening? I think you need to get out of the way. There we go.
exactly the outcome I was hoping for. But the Empire is what it is. The best damned hope for Tamriel, warts and all. Still, you did what I asked of you, and accomplished it well. Here's your payment. I'll try not to think of the poor guy's fate. Not even a Stormlord deserves to suffer the Penitus Oculatus' interrogation techniques. Talk to you later.
Alright, well, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. Probably continue it next week. And I haven't decided what I'm gonna do after that yet. Maybe start my Thor